So it looks like you want to go outside. You want to go outside? Yeah, you do? Want to go for the walk? Okay, come on, let's go for a walk. Come on. Come on, I can get your harness here. Okay. Ready? Come on. Alright, come on. Come on, let's get the harness on. Come on. Come on, you gotta stand still. Come on, Pancha. Come on, let me get the harness on. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Gonna give me the hard time all the time with this. Yes, you're gonna give me a hard time all the time. Alright, come on. Stay still. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Get this clipped on there. Alright, come on, let's go. Hold on, we gotta get your coat on. Come on. Come here. Get the coat on. Good girl. Alright. Get this on here. There we are. Ready. Where you at? Come here. Good girl. Come here. Come on, get this on. Come on, stay still. Will you come over here? Come. Pancha. Get over here. Good girl. Will you come here? Get over here. Will you stay still? Good girl. Alright, that's a good girl. Now we can go for the walk. Alright. That's a girl. Hello again, everybody. Back here at Greg and Lisa's house. Came down for the weekend. Been a few weeks since we were here. Got here late last night. It was raining on the way home, on the way over here. Then started turning into snow, and then we woke up this morning and everything was snow covered. So throughout the day here it's been melting, but we got a couple inches of snow. Pancha's been out for a couple walks already and out for another one. Okay, hold on. Where are we going? She loves sniffing out these deer trails. Come on, let's go this way. There we go. Good girl. Yep. What do you got? Another deer track? Come on, let's go up here. Now you like going up this way. Come on. Now, when I first got Pancha, it was a year and a half ago. Got her from down in Cozumel, for those of you who don't know. And I found her, or actually she found me. It was in November. Mid-November, I was down there on a scuba diving trip. And it was about a month later that I was able to get her, because in contact with the Humane Society. By the time they rescued her and got her ready to travel, it was mid-December that I was able to get back down there and bring her back home. Now, at that time, I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to get her back up here, because the airlines have a policy that if it's under 10 degrees, they will not fly an animal into the airport. And at that time, it was forecasted for when I was going to fly into Pittsburgh to be about 10 degrees. So I was a little concerned about that, but I was able to get her in safe and sound. That time we just left Cozumel. It was in the 80s. Then she flew into Pittsburgh to 10 degrees, so she was not sure what to make of that cold weather, being her first winter. And she did not favor the snow very much. Remember the first morning we had some snow. She was all excited on getting out for her walk. And as I opened up the door, she ran out, reached the end of the porch, and froze. I mean, not literally froze. Well, yeah, it was cold, but she just stopped dead in her tracks. She did not know what that white stuff was, and she was not going to have any part of it. And I got her out for a little bit, enough to do her business, and then got back in. So that first winter, she did not take very much to the snow. But things have changed. This is her second winter, and she actually got to be liking the snow Come on, nuts. I can't fit underneath there. Good girl. So now she's actually enjoying it. She likes going out and playing in it, especially the woods here. I think she's definitely an outdoor dog. Come on, let's go over this way. There we go. And she loves tracking. Come on, slow down. Good girl. So there's some earlier videos that I shot, her playing out in the snow, out in the yard, running around, sticking her nose down in it. Now she does still get cold in her feet. We'll go out for some walks, and it's a normal, like in the 30s temperature, she's okay, but it starts getting down a little bit below that, her feet tend to freeze a lot. And then our walks turn into where I end up carrying her. That's okay, I don't mind carrying you. Good girl. Now we're out earlier today, and you see the woods are kind of thick around here, but not too far off in the distance, she kicked out about a half a dozen deer, and she went nuts. Hold on, slow down. Let me get through here. And she wants to go after them, but keep trying to. Oh, I got a face full of snow. Excuse me. Keep wondering what she would do if she catch them. Hold on. I gotta switch hands here, try to get through here. Good girl. All right. I gotta watch where you're taking me here. I can't fit through all this stuff. Where do you want to go? Oh, okay, not down the hill. Not down the hill. That's a steep hill. So I'm waiting for the weather to start warming up here. Hold on. Oh, more snow. Because what I really would like to do is take her on some camping trips this year. And she definitely loves the outdoors. And I would like to see how she would handle being in a canoe. So what I'm going to do is I bought her a doggy life jacket. And I'm going to take her to North Park, a small park by where I live. Have a nice sized lake on there. And take her out and see how she's going to handle being in a canoe. See if she's going to like that or not. Definitely not a water dog. I mean, she doesn't mind being in the water. She'll walk into it, you know, up to her legs. But being into a boat in the middle of it is going to be a different story. So we'll see how she does with that. If she does well, then maybe we're going to take her on a canoe trip down the Clarion River. It's a small river. There's not the major rapids. Hold on, let me get through here. Oh, that was cold. Right down my back. But I think she should do well. We'll take one little step at a time, see how well she does. Do some camping along the way. My concern is that I'm going to have to make sure I keep her on a leash the whole time because, as you can see, she loves running through the woods. And if she were to get away from me, I'm afraid that she would be gone. Especially if she got on a deer track, got the scent of something, she would take off after it. And I'm afraid that she just would not come back when I start calling for her. So have to get her some training as far as that goes as well. But I think she'd have a good time. Yeah, wouldn't you? Good girl. Where are you taking me now? Come on, I can't fit through there. All right, watch it. I'm gonna get underneath. There's some other trips I would love to take her on. Up through the alley. Oops, sorry. Watch your slippery. Up into the Allegheny National Forest. Greg and I did a quad ride. There's some quad trails through there. But I just know that I would not be able to keep her on the quad. She could not sit still that long, and I don't think she'd. Oh, watch it, watch it. All right, it's getting kind of thick in here, Pancha. I can't fit through here. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to have her sit still too long on the quad, and I don't think she'd be too comfortable on it. So there's a lot of trails, a lot of hiking trails that we can go on. A lot of other trips that I could take her on. I don't want to take her up to Gettysburg and other places like that. But unfortunately, there's also going to be some other adventures that I'm just not going to be able to take her on. And a lot of places just aren't dog friendly. But you know what? I think I'm going to do some investigating and try to find a lot of dog friendly establishments, places I'm going to be able to take her. And just see how many adventures we can get on. Alright, well, I'm afraid she got me in here in some pretty thick stuff here. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of here. Alright. Alright, Pancha, let's see if we can try to find our way out of here. Okay, no, Pancha, I can't get through there. Come on, you have to come back out, honey. Come on, let's go this way. Come on. Here, I can fit through here. Where are you at? Come on. Through here. Good girl. Up through here. Up. Come on, watch yourself. Watch. Oh. No trespassing. Good thing I know the property owner. Yeah, that's it. She had me back in there, some pretty thick brush. Ah, okay, this is a trail? Yeah, okay, I think we got back on the trail. There's some quad trails that Greg and I had cut through here on his property. So we could do some riding on some weekends when we can't get out onto the big trails. All right, come on, let's over here. Watch, watch. Don't get stuck. Let's go around this way. That's a girl. This was one of the latest trails that we had made. I think we can get down through here. Now you can. Watch, don't pull me. Oh, she pulled me down. Wait a second. Good girl. There. Yeah, this one comes down right by the lake, little pond that's on his property. This summer we'll go out there on the boat and do some fishing. Got some bass down in through there. All right, and trail continues up through here. That pond is actually remains of a strip mine that they did on the property here. It filled up. And I think some of these trails that we made quad trails on are some of the old tracks from the mining equipment. Maybe the trucks that came back in through here that have since overgrown, but still make some good tracks, good trails for the quad. It's a good long pond too. Got some nice sized bass in there. I think some good fishing. We just go catch and release. The water is has a strong sulfur smell to it. It doesn't have any fresh water flow to it. It's basically just a residual pond from all the snow and the rain and over the years filled up. And all the leaves that fall into it just kind of rot away in there, so no, I'm not sure if I'd want to eat anything out of that pond, but it's good fishing. Some nice sized fish in there too. You can see some good, I'm not sure exactly what they are, but they're a good 2 to 3 feet long. I think Ray has a better idea what they are. Haven't caught one of them yet. All right, where are we going now? It's a really rough winter here. So you can see that snow took down a lot of branches and some trees. So we're gonna have to get back in here and clear this trail out before we can come riding in here again. But it makes for some good firewood. Start stocking up for next winter. Come on, let's go down through here. Come on, good girl. If anything, she keeps me in shape. All right, this isn't looking familiar. I'm not sure if we come back in here. Oh, yes we have, okay. Just with all the trees down, it doesn't quite look the same. Can't see the trail, but here's the trail going back up at the upper part of the property. So come on, let's go up. You need to pull me up, come on. Come on. I'm like a sled dog. Pull me up the hill. Oh. Good girl. It's fun getting the quads running on up this hill. I'm sure how steep it looks on the camera here, but pretty good sized hill. And kind of first couple times you had to get some nerve up to shoot up the hill. Not sure how you're going to make it up or what happens when you reach the top. You hopefully don't have the top end flip back on you, but not as bad as we thought. And from up here, we have Greg's barn, and down below there's his house. All right. Last year at this time, she'd probably be fighting to be going back in. Not used to the cold, but different dog this year. She's loving it, so I think I'm gonna have to force her to go back in. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna grab something to eat. Have some errands to run. Don't worry, we'll go back out. We'll get back out. I don't know about you, but my hands are cold. Ah, right down the back. Oh, come on, let me. Pancha, where are you taking me? Oh. I can see. Barely. Good girl. All right. I'm going to try to get her back in the house here. Get some lunch. We'll be coming back out for another walk later, don't worry. She ain't listening to me anyway. Come on. All right. Come on, let's go around this way. Come here. All right. Gonna get her back in, get something to eat, get her warmed up. Gonna get myself warmed up. We'll talk to you all later.